Kubala. Kubala. Ziona.
A heartbroken American granny who claims her daughter was brainwashed to join an African tribe in the Scottish woods has launched a desperate bid to bring home her granddaughter. Melba Whitehead from Dallas in Texas claims the tot's 21-year-old mum, Kaura Taylor, was hoodwinked into a bizarre tribal life with weirdo Kingdom of Kubala couple Jane Gasho and Offeh. The nightmare began when Melba's daughter Cora vanished with her baby from Dallas last May to join the wacko duo. Cora rebranded herself a handmaiden to self-styled King Kori Offeh and Queen Jane Gasho, living in an illegal camp in Jedburgh in Roxburghshire. In an exclusive interview following the camp eviction, Cora said she was not a captive and that she misses her baby daughter, but she refused to answer if she had been groomed by the pair.
I'm genuinely asking for in terms of your welfare.
Right.
Do you think there are concerns about your welfare from some?
Again, someone's concern is not my problem. That's neither here nor there, and it's not something that's important to me because I know the people who care about my best interests know why I'm here, and they respect and understand my values and my beliefs. And
do you have the ability to leave if you want to leave at any point?
I live in a tent, so it's kind of hard to keep someone captive in a tent. I live outside. Even right now, we're standing in the middle of the road. If I wanted to run away, I would have been gone.
Is this a cult?
This is not a cult. I'm not here to argue or debate or to even prove the qualifications of a cult or what makes a cult a cult.
Can you see why some people might think it's a cult?
Definitely not. All we do is worship the Creator. They don't like nature, and a lot of people are just racist. They don't like black people. So
Melba, a security officer, told how she'd reported her daughter missing and only discovered she'd moved to the UK when she saw Cora and her granddaughter in videos on social media alongside 42-year-old Gasho and 36-year-old Offeh. Now Melba is racing cash for DNA tests, legal fees and flights so the girl's American father can prove paternity and retrieve her from the Scottish foster care system. The 45-year-old says progress with authorities has stalled, leaving the youngster trapped thousands of miles from a real family. On her GoFundMe page, Melba wrote, "For more than a year, everything I have done has been focused on getting my granddaughter safely home. We trusted authorities would do what was right. They did not." Since their illegal camp was evicted in November, the mum and Gasho have been spotted sharing updates online, including videos of her with an apparent baby bump. It follows shock claims the mum is acting as a surrogate for the cult-like pair. On the page, Melba added, "It's about giving a father the ability to stand up for his child and bring her back where she belongs." We reported how the former aspiring lawyer's 1-year-old had been taken into foster care by authorities shortly after her arrival to the camp, and since then Melba has been fighting for a safe return stateside. But speaking after the camp eviction, Cora gave this response when asked about her own child.
And there are clearly concerns from your family in America as well. Does that play a part in your thinking?
Again, other people's concerns don't really matter to me because these aren't people who care about me and these aren't people that I care about. The only opinions that matter to me are the family that I have here, the trees, the birds, the creepy crawlies. That's who I'm concerned about, and that's who I know is concerned for me.
Asna, what about your baby? You talk about family, you came here with a baby. You're not concerned about your baby's welfare?
People ask questions about the children of Kubala all the time. That's not really my story to tell. Any child of mine that I give birth to is a child of the Queen's. And any child of hers is also obviously kind of like my second child. I'm like their second mother. So it's a great mystery of who gives birth to the children around here because we obviously practice polygamy. So in our marriage, we all bear children for the Queen. So again, that's just not my story to tell about the children. If you want to know the stories about the children, feel free to ask the King and the Queen.
You came to join the group with a baby, so that would have been part of this tribe's baby, would it? That would have been your baby back in America.
Again, any child of mine is a child of the Queen's. So if you want to know anything about the children of Kubala, it's not really my story to tell. But feel free to ask the King.
Are you not concerned about the child that you had, the child that you gave birth to? You're not concerned about that baby at all?
Again, your concern matters nothing to me. So it seems like you're more concerned than I am.
Offeh has reportedly been deported back to his native Ghana over immigration breaches. Melba has now set up a GoFundMe to raise money to get fundamental DNA paternity DNA testing so the Tot's dad, who is in the US, can request a safe return, flights and legal costs, and so far she's raised nearly £1,000 in 2 weeks. On the appeal, Melba added, "At this point the most critical step forward is for her father to formally establish paternity through DNA testing, secure the necessary legal representation and travel as required so he can exercise his paternal rights and bring his child home. Without this, she remains trapped in a system that is not serving her best interests." Official papers stated that Offeh and Gasho pose a serious risk to children. Documents also revealed that the pair had been involved in a bust-up involving knives when they lived together in England.